Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak. This is our Goals Explained series. Now we're going to look at Bobby Firmino's header against Chelsea in our 2-1 victory that kept us top of the Premier League, that kept our 100% win record going. I think one of the things I find really interesting about this game is that Liverpool move the ball on free kicks and corners quite often, be that short. There's only 2 corners that I can remember that Liverpool actually knocked it into the box from, and I wonder whether Liverpool's video analysis team had a little look at that and thought that that might be a way to get at Chelsea from set pieces and stuff. So for me, I find it really interesting. Listen, there's not a lot of analysis here. A lot of this is based off the fact that it's a great ball in and a good leap by Bobby Firmino, but there are things that we can glean from it, absolutely. If you enjoy this type of show, we do this every single week on the redmentv.com. It's £5 a month. The first month is free. In this episode, we look at the stats of the game, good 15 minutes before we get into the tactical analysis. This is one section of said tactical analysis. We also look at the other short corners and we reason as to why Liverpool have decided to take those short. And we also look at the Trent Alexander goal as well. So, on this first slide, there's a couple of things that I want to draw your attention to. I think Chelsea's line's really good. It's a couple of yards in front of the 6-yard box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys all in a straight line there. I find interesting is Matip's position. He wants to get a run up and maybe get something if it comes to the back stick. Roberto Firmino's a couple of yards off these guys. Christensen in front of him is going to get tangled up with Sadio Mane. We know Trent's going to play that little back heel and Andy Robertson's going to come around the back. And Salah, as he always does, we pulled this up maybe a year and a half ago, on the edge of the area looking for scraps. So as we play the next clip now, I've highlighted Roberto Firmino, I've highlighted Sadio Mane and Christensen, and now you can see that Sadio Mane is getting between the two of them, and Christensen's going to sort of creep forward. I just want to bring your attention to the gap between Christensen and Alonso. And I find that you'll see that on the next one, the gap's much, much bigger. So the ball's just been played behind him. Robbo's just running around him. The wall's going towards him. We bring the next one up now, and you can see Bobby's there. The gap's got a little bit wider. Alonso's leaning forwards, so he's even closing space there as he drives in. Matip's here as well, so he's had a nice good run up, and the ball goes in the back of the net. I'm just going to show you from a different angle. And I think this angle's interesting. First of all, that's not a VAR line, by the way, here, boys. That is just a line that I've drawn to just show you exactly where Chelsea's line is. So just draw your attention to the gap between the 6-yard line and my black VAR line. The ball's about to be played, and now the gap between Roberto Firmino and the Chelsea line looks much bigger, doesn't it? So as he rolls the ball on, we know Robertson's going to come round, maybe 5 yards, maybe. Mane in between the two players, Matip just starting his run up, not involved in play at all, but I just think it's interesting. Play the next one, and as you can see, Mane's now got in between Christensen and the other player, and he's driving them all backwards, and you notice Tom just flick back and forth again, Chelsea line here, then another one, Chelsea line's moving back, and I think that's what Liverpool's video analysis team have spotted, the fact that they are moving back. Liverpool are very proactive. We might move a little bit further forwards, we might stay still, we might drop back, but Chelsea I think definitely do, and it's not until later on in the game when we get to some other clips later on the full show on the redmentv.com that I'll show you that they actually learn not to do this against us. And you can see the gap there, still going in, whip the ball in then, Tom. As you can see, Bobby's made that ground up, Alonso's running forwards, and the line's still moving backwards, isn't it? So you think about it, if you're trying to attack a ball, you're moving backwards and then you have to move forwards. Bobby's just running forwards and jumping and heading the ball, and it goes straight in the back of the net. So I think something's been spotted there. And as I say, I think because Liverpool did it so often in this game, even for them, then I think Liverpool knew that we were going to do that going into the game. The Trent goal we look at as well, that's just absolutely superb. A couple of short corners where we move the ball quickly and we see Chelsea's line drop as well. But yeah, so the full show's on the redmentv.com. If you enjoy this type of stuff, do go and check it out, please. I enjoy making it, and we have lots and lots of subscribers who enjoy watching it as well. So big thank you to them for supporting us. Don't forget to like this video, leave us your thoughts in the comments section. But before I go, I just want to say, what a great ball in by Robertson, what a great leap and a header by Roberto Firmino. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Ta-ra.